What's going on, everybody? I figured we would do something a little bit different today, and that is working on a team here in Super Mega Baseball. And to show you guys how I do this as someone with a visual impairment, talk a little bit about how I design things, which is chaotically, to be honest. So what I'm going to do for this to start with is we're going to just grab ourselves a nice circular emblem, and then gonna hop over here. Is it this one? Let's see. I believe the guy that we are gonna look for here is known in the game as a duck. Don't quote me on that, because I'm probably wrong. I'm not wrong. Here he is. Okay, so we're gonna make him a little smaller. And then we're also... how do we do this? Boo. Yes. So we're going to make him purple. Now here's what we're going to do. That purple in my head is looking a little more blue than I would like it to. So we're going to pop up here to our team colors, and we are going to change that to be a little more purple. Like that, I think. Yeah, we'll roll with that for a minute. So my TV is not great, and actually that's something I want to talk about. I'm in the process of doing some research and possibly getting a new TV at some point, sooner rather than later. I'm going to play with some things like, for instance, inverting you and you. And doing like a silhouette kind of thing here with this guy, and then... oh, he only has the one color. Well, that's kind of lame. For some reason, in my head, there is a creature that better fits what I'm going for than the duck. That may or may not be true. We have an eagle, which is similar but not the same. And if you're wondering what this is based on, if you look up the Northwoods League and the Rochester Honkers, that is the team that we are kind of paying tribute to here. Because I think it's just the duck. I think there is not a proper goose. Oh, I'm wrong. There is a goose. You are a goose. That's the one we want. Okay, hold up. Let's get rid of Mr. Duck. Sorry, duck. Okay. In my head, there was not a goose, and I had misremembered, so I do apologize. We're going to come on to... I was reading the labels, it's hard to do. There it is! The goose! Not the one from Top... I was going to say Top... yeah, Top Gun. I'm not cultured, leave me alone. Alright. Let's focus on a goose that looks cool. So what I'm thinking for this guy is we do a... ooh, how about the purple goose? And then, I keep inverting these and messing with them, but that's what you gotta do to make a good logo, right? So we could go with a white circle, we could go black. I like that. It looks kind of scary. And then let's do this. Let's do an outline, and we're going to put the outline up one, and we're going to make the outline teal. Or we're going to make it white. No, teal on that. So he is outlined there. I am certainly not opposed to that. I'm going to keep it small, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the goose logo here, and move it up, shrink her down just a hair. And put him here. I don't know. I want to keep him pretty in the middle. I don't, I'm not very good at these logo type things. I'm trying to think of what other shapes. Is this known as a circle? What are you? Oh, you're a square. Well, that's why it doesn't look right. That's what this is what you get when you put a blind guy on shape duty. Let's see. Are you a circle? Let's read the text on down here. Circle number 1. Yes, please. Give me that. And we'll take you and we will throw you back down to the bottom. Not quite the bottom. Wait. Yeah, that's where I want that. And then we'll make it... I don't think we need to make it much bigger, but we'll do a little bit there. And then... I don't hate that, actually. And then we could put the... some text or something. Or do we make it a baseball? That could be a thing that we do. Let's... I don't hate this, but let's... Because if we come back... Here, I'll show you something. This is kind of what the logo... It's so boring. It's not good. I'm not liking that. So... let's get rid of that. And the other thing is maybe we keep that. Oops, I don't... Wait, I do want that. I'm not paying attention. Okay, but now I want... this one, because here we have our symbols and things. Here's a baseball. That one's kind of a little too much, I think. Because then you got the goose and the stitches. It looks a little weird that way, so I think that's not the move. And like I said, maybe we keep the other one as the... I thought there was more shapes that resemble baseball or things like that. If you can't tell, I not a graphic designer. Never have been, never will be. The Detroit Victory is about as far as I've gotten on that front. Yeah, see, here's one that's more of like a suggestion. With the stitches kind of out there like that. No. What if we leave, hear me out, what if we leave this as our primary for now and just have the goose, and then we're going to copy this guy because I like him, and we're going to start with our, we're going to put this on both hats actually for the moment. So there it is on one hat. I'm going to pop that over to the home hats as well. And then really all that's left is our jerseys. And here's what we're going to do. So the homes, what I want to do, I think, is we're going to do the long name on the home. So we're going to go... Bonkers, right there. And then... let's see, so the homes, I'm thinking we go with the purple. Let's see, yeah, let's think here how I want to do that. Yep, let's stick with purple. And then we're going to come right here, look at some fonts, see what I like for our homes. 7, not a bad choice there. I like that maybe for the road. I want to take a look at this for a second here, because I am certainly not opposed to that as a possibility there. And I'm sorry that's hard to read. Let's for the purposes of looking at things, let's make that some white text. There it is. I kind of like that. And then you'd have the numbers, you know, wherever they would be. So I'm good with that. I'm going to take that and we're going to put the same thing on the road stuff here. But what we're going to do on the roads is we're going to change that text to a shortened form. So what I've noticed a lot of the players do on this team particularly is they'll all say honks instead of honkers. So we're going to go with the bonks on the roads, which are going to be the more fun, kind of an alternate style of jersey. And we're going to do bonks. We're going to make that big. You mess with the honk, you get the bonk, you know? That's what I say about the honkers. There's the bonks. Now, I'm not dead set on this particular font, which would be number 9. So let's take a look at some things. I kind of dig that. Not gonna lie, I don't think it's 100% the vibe, but that's a little, the B's a little big there. I don't know if I like that. That's too big. No. That's okay. I like that. It's kind of playful. So number 16. Oops, we missed. No, that's too cramped. I don't like that. I have a hard time with fonts, because fonts, that's, what did I become from Philadelphia? Oh, I don't like the font on it. I don't know what that is. Let's try this, just to play with a little bit. And we're actually going to head just way out of here and stick with this, and we're going to go to our uniforms, because I want to kind of start getting an idea for what I want to do. So we're going to start with the homes, and what I'm thinking for the home unis here is, let's see. So I have some conflicting ideas here. We're going to start with just the most basic of basic jerseys, and we're going to take a look at some colors here, and instinctively I'd go with the purple, but I think we're going to go purple for the roads, so I don't think I like that. We're not going with teal. We may do just, you know what I just realized is we don't actually have a white, let's edit this color. We're just going to make this color a bright white, and try that for the home uniforms there, because I do have a gray pants, but it's a very light gray, so we're actually going to here take that down just a hair, not too much, because I don't want the alternates being very dark for the pants. But we're going to play with this, and let's see. I mean, I'm not opposed to some of the things we got going on here, so, oh come on, it didn't save my color. Did I mess it up that bad? I must have. Okay. Edit. There we go. So I had to, okay. Now we saved it as a white color. We'll come back to the colors of the other things in a little while here. What else do we have on this particular uniform that needs changing for color? We're going to leave some of these in the different colors here. We're going to make this one purple, just for the purposes of seeing what changes, and we're going to take a look at some of these styles here. I don't really want to do anything too fancy for the homes, because they're homes. They're kind of supposed to be a little more traditional, and I'm not opposed to something that looks good if it's tastefully done. Right now, nothing jumping out at me here. We could mess with this a little. And we will get the colors, like I said, for the text and things like that, to a better point here. But, so we'll do white for this. What is purple? Do I see a lot of purple? I do not see a lot of purple, so I'm going to guess that that might be something more understated on this one. So we'll go with a white for that as well. And then this, I'm going to guess, is going to be our sleeves, and it is. I'm kind of alright maybe doing purple there. Do we go white all the way around for these, and then do something different for other things? So number on the left I am okay with there, and then text font 3. Yeah, that's, I mean, I'm not opposed. Let's take a look at some of these. I honestly, it's so hard for me to see the differences in some of these, so to be honest, we're gonna go with that. Just number 1 with an outline style of yeah, we'll do a little bit of an outline on the homes here. So instead of so we're gonna go with a purple thing there, and then instead of a black outline, I'm thinking either a teal outline like this, or just purple, or we make that white as well. I think we'll do that. That way it shows up just a little bit there. And then, of course, you got to look at the undershirt, and I think we're going to either go white for that for home, Yep, I think we're going to go pretty boring on these, at least for now. And then we're going to head to pants. I'm honestly okay with these being very basic that way. White pants. This is your home jersey. You don't want to be too showy with it, but you can have little flashes of color, so I'm actually not opposed. We just have the teal in the stripe down the side, which means maybe we should do a teal outline there as well. And then we'll go with a purple as the second stripe there. And then I'm assuming this is going to be the belts, which I usually like to keep those white on the homes. We're going to hop back here for just a moment and check out our text outline color here. And I'm going to make that teal. That way we don't have a lot of teal in here, but what we have is the teal on the outline of the text and the teal on the stripe of the pants, which I think is good. So we're going to go with that. And then we get to my favorite part of any uniform, which 100% has got to be the hats. So let's take a look and see what we're working with. So home hats, let's see. I'm liking that. Is that not... Okay. I'm not opposed to that. And then I do not like... Let's see, so we have purple as the back panel color. Yeah, I mean, sure. And then the bill is not going to be this teal. I think we're going to make the teal just a little undersaturated and darker. Let's see what that looks like here. Not 100% what I wanted. I'm going to have to play with that color a little bit because it's not exactly what I want it to be honest with you. It's not terrible. It's just not 100% what I'm looking for at the moment. But we're going to call this, let's see, I don't even like that teal for this uni. So, we're going to do purple all around here for the home caps, except for the front, which is white. Or do we go the other way? I'm big on hats. I want to get the hat right, you know? Let's try purple with a, let's do a white back panel there, and then we're going to run with that for a minute. I'm not sure about that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I'll come back for the helmets and that kind of stuff in a little while, but let's start with our jersey. And we're going to start with just basic style number 1. And we are going to go with a purple jersey for the road. And I'm thinking that we're going to have purple. We're going to have some teal present on this one. And some of this road gray, which is not very dark, but that's also kind of the point, to be honest. Put one more spot of gray there. So let's take a look at some of the styles here. And to be honest, I do not dislike this. I think if that last... Oops. What did I just do? We put this in here, which I do not think I want. I don't want there we go. I don't really like that being kind of out there like that. I like the purple, and for now we're kind of going to run with this as a proof of concept. We're going to put the numbers on the right for the road just so it looks a little bit different. We're going to go with font style. Well, we gotta change the color before I can tell you a darn thing about that. Let's make the font on these be our road gray color here, and with a outline in black I'm not actually opposed to, so Let's find a good font here. I use this one so often because it's one of the easiest ones for my poor vision to read, but I can't read them anyway, so I don't know why I bother. It's like that's going to help or something. Let's go with this. Just style 1. An outline style of 1. Sure, sounds good. And then undershirt for these unis. It's going to be purple as well. I think that looks okay. Not 100% perfect or anything, but we have a proof of concept going for these anyway. And we're gonna hop on over here for the pants. And now I don't want black pants for the road, to be honest. Not really feeling that. I'm gonna go with these road gray alternate pants. And the only colors that they're gonna have on them are going to be purple and purple again. There's purple, simple purple stripes. Actually, here, let's do purple and black. Just keep it pretty easy there. And then just that for the belt. I'm okay with that. Now, here we go. I don't know why it bops down the wrong way for that, but hats. So I'm thinking we go with purple, and you know, we could go gray on the hats, like kind of like we do on the homes. Or we kind of, here, let's play with this. Let's go purple on the bill. Let's go with a gray for the back part of the hat, like a back panel. So for the homes, we have a similar setup there, but maybe a teal brim by the time we get the goose logo going there and that kind of thing. I don't know if I like that. I don't love it, I don't hate it. Let's head back, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head to our logos and all that kind of thing. So our hat away right now. This is not what we want. So let's figure something out here. We make it really pronounced, and maybe we change the goose's color here. What if we make him like all teal? See, this is like, I don't like it. Nope. It's hard to do these things. I think for me personally, it's something that sometimes I enjoy it if it's going well, and then if it doesn't go well, I really not into it. I don't hate that, but I don't love it either. Let's, for fun, I'm gonna hop up here for just a second. We're gonna make this purple a touch bit lighter. Something like this. A little more vibrant. And then your uniform looks pretty bright there. And, oops. There we go. We didn't mess it up too bad, but, we got the bonks. So let's take this. We're going to play with this a little bit. We're going to add an outline. We're going to add a, nothing too crazy, but nothing unpronounced either. And instead of being that color, I'd rather our outline actually be teal. And then, I kind of like that because it brings a little bit of that teal into the uniform. I kind of like it with the thicker outline. We're going to play with our font a little. I don't hate 16, but I think one of the other ones I liked was 9. No. Ooh, let's do this and then shrink it. bonks. I'm not vehemently opposed to that. Except we should make that text, well, let's make that road text just a little darker there. I don't know. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I don't know if I like the hat the way it is. I think I want to play with that a little more. Because then you have, here's our hat logo for the homes, and it's just the goose. I don't know, we're going to come back to some of these things because they're not great the way that I have them, but it's like this is where you start working on a team, you know? I kind of like this, and then, of course, not in that. Actually, you know, maybe in that color. Let's change this to teal. And then let's change our main text color either to black. Ew, teal just looks like someone scribbled on it. Let's do this, and then let's make the outline not as obnoxious. How about this? Again, I'm not a graphic designer, man. I got nothing. Let's play with some fonts. So 9 is what we have. I'm not opposed to 8. I kind of like 8. I think it's a little more, like, it's readable, obviously. Pretty under... It looks like the Britain uniforms from the World Baseball Classic, where they just kind of phoned it in. 7 I'm not opposed to. We're gonna go back to this end here. Some of these are alright, but they're just not... Actually, this is funny, because this is kind of close to... Okay, we're gonna go with that, because actually, like, to my knowledge, that's kind of close to something they have used before in a real team, so that's kind of funny to me. Can we experiment for un momento? And can we put in the goose again? Where's the goose? Is he in here? Yeah, I think he's in this one. Mr. Goose, let's see, flamingo, so... a greyhound, a gorilla, a goose. Let's put the goose down here. Wait, let's see, where are the numbers on this one? So they're on this side, so if we put a goose down here, I'm just trying to do something to, like, have it be more, I don't know, alive-y. If I move him too far, does he start to just disappear? It's kind of looking like it. Okay. So I can't do anything too crazy there. What about just underneath the text? Or... could he... Here, let's try something. Let's take our Bonkers text, let's shrink it, let's move it over. This is gonna look weird for a second, but hear me out. And then we'll put this guy up here. Like he's gonna eat the words. I don't know. I don't know. This is all not going how I would like it to go. It's not terrible. It's just not... It's not how it looked in my head, you know? What if we do like a weird silhouette-y thing where the goose is a silhouette, and the words are also black. And then we make the hat more in their old style. I think I like where this is going. Okay, give me a second. Let's go to our uniform. We're going to take a look at our homes. Because I kind of like this. I just want to then change on number 2 here. Hold on, we're getting swapped over here. So we're in the right category here. And then we're going to go to our hat. So our hat is going to be not purple. Our hat is going to be black. And our hat is going to be black again. In the back. Yeah. And then our hat is going to be teal at the front. So this is actually like a hat that I have in real life. And then what we're gonna do, so I like this idea. So the homes are going to be kind of the old logo, so to speak, or at least the one that I knew when I first got to work for the team and be involved. So we're going to go to our logo, and we're going to go with our... We're going to take this one, and we're going to copy it over to... Wait. Yeah, our home side here. Don't mess with my other Bonkers logo. Okay. So we want this, except we would like what? I would like this to be white, and I would like this to be teal. Wait. Yeah. And then, well, maybe I don't want this part to be white. Maybe I want this part, do I want this part teal? No. That does not look right. The gray is okay. The white's almost too much, but we're going to go with the white, and then we're going to take this outline, and let's see. Let's make that white, but not as obnoxious. Something like this. It's like it's too much with the... Like, that's as much as I would go for that. So we'll go with this as our hat logo for this. So this is like the old... This is like the hat that I still wear from them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this goose pretty big, because the real goose is pretty sizable. There it is. Not too shabby. I'm gonna, just for the heck of it... No, I don't like him facing that direction. He looks wrong. Alright, we're gonna go with this as this hat. I'm actually going to copy him over to the other logo as well, but we are going to... Yeah, so we're gonna use him here, but he's going to be different. So on the away hat, he is going to be... Okay, so our hat is purple. So I think I want like a silhouette hat. A silhouette of a goose. And I want him to be pretty fierce looking. Yeah, and then if this is not... So that's that color. We're going to dim that down a little bit. I dig that, and I think I want that as the primary logo, to be honest. Okay, that's a little bit better. Perfect? No, but I would like to see... Let's try something on the primary here. So we have an outline here that I would like to change to a purple one, please. And then I would like to see how that looks. That's alright. I really like where we're at with the home situation here. I do not like where we're at with the away situation, so that's what we're going to take a look at here. I kind of like the uniform style there. I like the bonks. I don't like the hat. I think that's where my hang-up point is at the moment, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to come up here, and I like a black hat. I'm not opposed. Oops, wait, that was not the... These are not the droids we are trying to edit today. Okay. Hat. I would like a... What do we want to do? Black hat. At least for a second here. And then I would also like a... See, conceptually, I like the purple bill. When you look at it, I don't think I like the purple bill. So we're gonna... Or the panel, sorry. So we're gonna keep this black. And then we're gonna turn this from teal to purple. And I think I like that a lot better. That is like a hat that I had at one point. I would like to change... I need to remember to change the outline color on the away hat to purple. But that I like a lot more than I did a moment ago. Back to logos. Hat logo away. And our outline, please. I would like to make that a purple. There we go. He looks a little more on the... Or do we... Oh, well... I want the goose to be visible. Let's attempt making the goose himself, instead of black, let's make him purple. And then we'll make the outline like this. I would like to make that line a touch bit thicker, but not so much that it becomes obnoxious. Let's see. Yeah, right there. I like that. So we have our away situation. Looks pretty good to me. Our jersey is not perfect. I think it's kind of empty. I also don't really have any better ideas. Maybe just make it a little bigger. Takes up like as much space as possible. And hope that that's good enough to fill the void. I like these home hats though. This is proper, like, kind of old school, but based on it and also not. And I like it. I did not do very well on the socks and stuff, so we gotta work on that in the uniform section. But we'll work on that and see what you guys think. So, well, we have a few things to get right here. So right now we are looking at the aways, and I need to do a few things here. We need to sort out our helmets. So our helmets away. I'm actually not 100% opposed to having that, and then let's do gray for the bill there, and then yep, so we got that sorted. Shin cut, stirrups, no, stirrups 1. Alright, so color for these is going to be gray, so they kind of fit in here, and then you could have some stripes, but I'm not really for that, to be honest. Let's get that nice and clean. There. Like that look a lot. Okay, now we're going to switch sides for the homes, and we're going to take a look at a couple of our elements that I messed up on, which would be my helmet, which is going to be a black batting helmet, I believe. Oh, that looks clean. And then a teal brim, yes please. None for those, please. No stripes for me today. Now, do we go a little different and go for like purple socks at home? I don't think so. I don't think that looks very good, to be honest. We're gonna go white socks. Gonna be very traditional, and stick with this right here. I think this looks amazing. Looks so much better. Go back, look at our uniforms. Hope that I am in a place that is reasonably contented. I like these homes. They're very clean. I like the goose kind of eating the honkers, bonkers letters. And you got the bonks, and both hats feature the goose. One is kind of the old style on the right, and then here on the left is the more modern with the purple. I like this. We're sticking with it. Primary logo is tolerably okay. But a little bit of team creation for you, some colors. Hopefully I will have, I'm in the process of doing research on getting a TV that will really make doing the whole YouTube thing a lot easier for me, so we'll see. But thanks for coming along for a random bit of blind guy attempts to create something. But this is going to be hopefully fun. We can use this team. I wanted to just make this for, you know, my own enjoyment. But if you guys enjoyed it and want to see more or have any ideas for feedback, let me know, and we can take a look at some more things. But thanks for checking this one out. If you have any feedback, let me know down in those comments. Hit all the buttons that you would like to hit, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!